Let's see. They have first pick now, so they could potentially draft in that way, but it does depend on the response from TLID here in the first phase. But let's get into the drafts presented to you by the official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy A55, A35 5G. Everything is on the line now for Evos, so you can definitely see the pressure on their faces at the moment as they're trying to go for an outdraft onto TLID in the second game. Fanny, Yves banned out, Edith, as well as Chip.
Oh, it seems like Evos Gore, they have two approaches here, right? I mean, Ruby is still on the board as well, so if they really do want to commit the link, they need to take care of the Ruby somehow.
My mission.
It seems like it's going to be Hylos. Aran was on this hero first game, and it seems like Evos Gore, second one. No, Horsey this time.
Nope. This time it is,
Should be Phoveus, right?
exactly.
I am not the only one.
Arlet and
that
Edith
likes chains.
was bans coming in. Now the Alpha and the Arlet are left open. Still same bans from the side of the red side here. Evos were the ones to ban out the Fanny, Chip, and the Phoveus. First pick potential. Arlet, Mathilda,
Ling.
Ling. Not too sure if they actually want to go for the Ling though.
It's too
That's
early.
first pick, yeah. But then TLID will take it away for
Exactly.
sure. They have to do it. They must. Ling for Annabelle, TLID. Usually, well, at least in the beginning of the season, when you see a Ling, the Julian is a good response. But I'm not too sure about it now.
Or maybe they don't want to go for assassins.
Maybe I feel like Matilda and Ruby, or
Arlet?
Arlet is also still on the board for TLID.
I like Arlet Ruby.
Ooh, Arlet Ruby. Might be a bit too greedy to go for the Arlet and the Ruby straight off the bat.
No flex as well.
There is flex. Both of them will still be flex, but I think you might want to take away some of the other picks here. Like maybe a mage as well? Don't. Actually, go for the Arlet and the Herald. All right, so the gold lane, they're actually playing for Aaron Shiki this time around, and Evos will have a chance to actually give Natko a winning lane this time. So this is what the first pick enables you to do. But the Herald has been stellar so far this week after the patch. For some reason, he hasn't been touched at all, but he's been finding a lot more success.
Ruby Lunox?
I like that, right? Just straight up, you're denying, but is the Ruby an overkill here? Can Dreams Rocket just, you know what, maybe the Kaja.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right?
I like that. Go back to Dreams' comfort again. When it comes to comfort for Dreams, Minotaur, Edith, Tigreal, Kaja, Franco. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to go for the Mathildas and stuff. But if, this is the thing, if you don't, you give TLID a chance to take it away to Rizla to support the league, and it's unfair miss. Oh, many ways for TLID to answer this. They can go for Valentina to steal the Netherrealm away. Or they could just go for an assassin pick first for Fabian. With a Herald here, they need physical.
So Nolan.
Would you go Nolan against the Ling Herald Fairness though?
I think...
Ling Terizla Fairness.
Do you want to go for something like the Bane instead? Bane Alpha?
Then not this early. I think they can save it for later. If they want Alpha, yeah, I think it's okay to pick up the Alpha now. But if they want Bane, just later. Okay, they go Nolan. It's a risky pick, but it's Fabian. It's Fabian.
So technically now, Evos can still eliminate the Valentina from the board.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to focus on the team fight prowess that, of course, the Paramis does offer with the additional sustain, you don't want that being leveled, you definitely can take it away.
I think it's within their game plan here to ban out the Valentina, but it's going to be a repeat, right? Ling versus Nolan, but the pilots. There's a switcheroo. TLID though, what will they focus? I guess the gold lane here.
Lunox.
Yeah. Should be the Lunox ban. There you go. That's the Lunox ban. Honestly, Evos might just go for the Aurora plus Vexana ban to stop Yazkiel. They don't, but they do go for the mid lane, so it is the Luoyi actually that they've decided to go for. Has Yazkiel picked up the Luoyi at all this season? I'm actually, because I remembered him playing the Luoyi a lot last season with Kaja, Tigreal as well, of Yaoi. Not too sure about this season, but
Since week 5, no.
Since week 5, no.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there you go. Maybe. This is an oversight. Angela banned out. You can't go Angeling like we did.
Valentina. Oh,
They leave it open.
So hide your card for your like Arlet flex. Just pick up the Valentina here and now. Why not?
Yeah, I like that. I honestly do like that. But I can also go for the Aurora. I think it will be great against a clumped up composition. You have a lot of utility that sets up for the Heron and the Nolan. And you have the survivability that not a lot of mages have with your passive. So Aurora, I would say, would be the safer option. Unless you're going up against Nolan. Then I would say the Valentina would be pretty safe.
TLID is not known to draft safely.
Yeah.
No.
They picked up the
Since
Nolan
the holidays,
earlier.
man.
Exactly. So what's the answer? Do they want a little bit more tools to work with in the team fight, or do they want to level up that sustain? The answer is the sustain. They're gonna go toe-to-toe with the Nether Realm on Faramis.
Okay, so now it's Evos' turn. Last time, they went Kaja Beatrix. They want to do it again. Kaja Beatrix. You're going to give the Divine Judgment away to Valentina, but you also technically overwhelm the Valentina. The two good ults now, NetherRealm plus Divine Judgment. Do you want to go Beatrix? It's an anti-lane of the Heron against the Heron. There you go, it is Kaja Beatrix, Evos Glory. The winning composition against RRQ yesterday.
And what it serves, right? Divine Judgment, yeah, even if you go Purify, you can't really pop that Purify. Oh, I like it. Beatrix can't really rock the Purify, though. They want to go the extra mile. Kufra can work.
Kufra, I think disengage will be very important. I mean, last time I think a Minotaur would work.
Oh,
but I don't know if the Minotaur works now.
I think that is the best option, honestly. I think that is the best option against the Kaja, against this dive. And again, Kaja Flicker, Beatrix Flicker. Only Faramis will really be able to get the Purify down. They go, oh, none of the above. Lolita against Beatrix.
Hey, beautiful.
Divine Judgment, you try to penetrate, it'll bounce back to you.
That's
Witty the wise.
a step, 2 steps ahead. 2 steps ahead. We're thinking very basic here. Minotaur. What? Kufra. Lolita reflect damage. All right, we'll see if this works. Have we seen anyone try to counter the Kaja Beatrix with the Lolita?
The Beatrix with the Lolita, yes. The Kaja Beatrix, I don't think
Did it work?
Against the Beatrix, against the Natan, usually it does, yeah. TLID, counter index, and lineup rating favors them this time around, and I've got to agree, that is a spectacular pick against a Faramis too. That Numenor Blast, oh man.
Oh man, indeed. And there it is, one more life, ladies and gentlemen, for the White Tigers. After pulling the impossible against RRQ yesterday, it can't just end here. Let's see if they can push this series, push their momentum onto the Cavalry in our second game of this best-of-3 series, Evos Glory and Team Liquid ID.
Let's see here, no Purifies on the board for both teams. So it's a Flicker world in the Land of Dawn right now.
Let's see how they're able to get this done. It's still Annabelle, the special skin of Link. Man, that's a difficult skin to pull off, yet he licks it so much. Okay, man. That's a focusing mark for Dreams as well, trying to just get as much prio as possible in your Hestial. Oh, good damage back to Clockun.
Well calculated there.
Okay, let me see the emblems here by Indie Home. It's a Wilderness Blessing and the agility this time for Clockun. Really wants to be as fast as possible. They're trying to play strong side goal, and you can see it already. Link pathing towards the bottom side of the map, but Fabian wants to do the same thing. Annabelle getting a bit of that cannon. Thrill, fatal for Annabelle. It's the thrill for Fabian. And it's a tanky, very tanky Arlet here. You don't need to go common emblem anymore, so you can just go pure tank emblem now.
Also, both of the gold leaders went for Weapon Master.
Wanted to play around that later stage of the game. Usually for the... I mean, there's been a lot of differences. Sometimes people will even go Master Assassin. Bargain Hunter is what Iman went for earlier today. Aaron Shiki chooses the Weapon Mastery. Wants to get more damage with the items, and you can see here.
Oh, Aaron Shiki actually in trouble, but it is not far behind to provide cover. That will be Aaron Shiki recalling.
Luckily, he was still able to clear first, right? So even if he goes for the recall, hopefully he doesn't miss the next wave that will come. But it looks like Nako wants to blitz through that. He knows of the recall, wants to make sure that Aaron does fall behind in that lane.
Fabian is already on the turtle. Clocker and providing vision. Annabelle, though, will try to find... Oh, the penalty zone perfectly done by the captain. Annabelle secures the neutral objective, and Fabian falls. Evos Glory strike first here in the best of 3.
Yeah.
In the second game.
In the second game, indeed. Captain Psychot showing what he's got. Oh, wow. An interesting steal there, just with the synchro vision. But this is why they put so much emphasis on taking away comfort picks from Psychots. He knows how to enable the team as much as Aran does. And Aran, that time, sacrifices lane, level 3, not level 4. It was Evo's Glory with the advantage. And TLID, that was already uncharacteristic for them. Contesting the first neutral objective while being behind.
And this is essentially Psychots on a debut pick. His Terizla is a debut pick this season. We've seen him find success on it before, but with all the changes to the patch and all the changes to the laning phase, it looks like Psychots is still doing fine, right? He was able to facilitate what happened earlier, and it looks like even in lane, he's able to clear a lot quicker, he's able to rotate a lot faster, so he's a lot more active in this game, and that could be one of the benchmarks that Evos require to win this second game. But combo hero stat, what was that stat? How many percent was that?
No, 67%.
2 out of 3.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good, right? 2 out of 3 is still a very, very good stat. It's a 1,000 gold lead for Evos as well, and okay, Natco got it this time round. You can really see that Dreams is playing the strong side in the bottom lane, man. Really trying to give Natco all the resources he needs to be a threat. But that could very easily backfire if Natco makes a mistake in these team fights with a Bulwark being up for Witty. If he pops it in time for these big ultimates to come through, it might just bounce back on his own team.
Professor Weedy. There's a lot of weight on his shoulders right now. I'm wondering what TLID want to respond this with. It seems like they're hovering over in the mid lane, looking for the clear for Yehezkiel. Yehezkiel has the Nether Realm, by the way, so as both of these teams are corralling against this next neutral objective, that's a resource that can be utilized by TLID as well.
They don't need to contest, honestly. Oh, Dreams!
Flicker Divine Judgment now with the Witty. Good silence, but Iran now looking to find a distraction. Oh my goodness, Noon on blast, and Iran secures one. Witty falls in the hands of Annabelle. Now Tempest of Blade, rope to be popped. Iran with the Flicker finds Natco. Will respond with a Flicker himself. Now Fabian looking for the assassination. Yehezkiel is there to secure it as well. But Yehezkiel will fall. Fabian actually was the one who got the kill. Shiki, that's a pull. Very, very scrappy. But who wins? Evos Glory, I think.
That was 3-for-2 trade.
I think Evos Glory won in the end because, again, even if you bully Natco, you take him down, there's still Annabelle. This is the double layer of Evos Glory's carries. It's just like last season, actually, when it was Annabelle and Brands, but now it's Annabelle and Natco. Annabelle getting those kills was massive. Now he's 2 levels ahead of Fabian. A sight that we rarely see for Fabian, being behind of a jungler.
Final slash though, on towards Psychots, and top lane 2v1. No Flicker though for Dreams. Divine Judgment is up.
But even so, still, doesn't look like Evos want to go for the blitz onto the contest, onto the turtle.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Again, they have assassins in both of the compositions. Annabelle, he should not compromise his lead by going and committing onto the turtle. He knows that his resources are better spent just fighting and trying to clean up. So it's all about waiting for TLID to step up, Evos Glory to pull the trigger. Dreams is in that bush. Does he have to conceal? I don't think he does, but he has the Flicker and the Divine Judgment. There we go.
Conceal, now Psychots open things up. Now, Annabelle looking for an opening. Nether Realm popped as well. Witty trying to hold off damage, but the Beerus Passion and the Divine Judgment actually finds Witty. It's going to be Kalakun securing it, but it will be the green light for Annabelle to take the turtle.
Wow, full control for the White Tigers in our second game. It looks like Annabelle on the Ling has proved to be a very different game plan now for Evos, and it's like Fabian is stuck in the shoes of Annabelle previously as well. Natco gonna have some damage onto the turret in the bottom lane here, but there is a small trade that TLID were able to pick up. They were able to pick up that turret in the top lane.
Trying to keep the dream alive here, Evos. Yeah, it was a turret up top by Aaron who took it. And this is more like it for TLID technically. Trading the turtle for something else around the map. It was technically only Witty that fell in the previous skirmish. But again, the fact that they still tried to contest the first few neutral objectives, TLID, definitely puts the concern on them now. As Evos Glory have actually built up a Queen's Wings. That's first item, Queen's Wings. Rarely do we see the Queen's Wings first item, and by the way, I'm sorry, I just noticed the Psychots went Impure Rage this game, not the Brave Smite that we usually see from the Terizla. Aran?
Final slash pops. Big penalty zone. Now Ron soaking a lot of damage. Another Ron pops. Dreams will be the first one to fall. Let's see. Good silence. Ron taken down. Tempest Blade does not connect. It's TLID.
Ooh, goodness. They were able to stabilize it. It's 1-for-1.
Wow. Well played to Evos there, really getting it back. That was worth it for them. Again, it was Aran traded in for Dreams. Dreams was compromised in a tough spot, and then the Netherrealm came down from both these teams. I think there it showed that whoever pops the Netherrealm later will eventually be the ones to win it out. But you can't pop it too late. There are windows here. They're playing with margins, and Annabelle showing that to the world that maybe he's just as good as Fabian when it comes to mechanics and on the Ling, especially. Item-wise, earlier we saw that the Hunter Strike and the Blade of Heptases is already done by the Nolan. Meanwhile, for the side of the Ling, it's the Berserker's Fury and the Haas Claws already building towards the endless battle. Natko, he's playing a gamble, brothers. He has gone for BOD, second item on the way to a Sky Piercer. If he gets stacks, Evos will certainly be able to get the Kaja Beatrix combo online a bit more, but if he falls, if he gets picked off again after getting the Sky Piercer, that'll backfire.
I think the gamble is, oh, there it is. Sky Pierce already built in. Dreams already with the conceal.
Oh, he committed the flicker. That will trigger Witty's flicker as well.
All right, but that means that the conceal, oh, wait!
Flicker final slash, but the Divine Judgment is too deadly. Neko finds the kill. TLID, it seems like you're not afraid to be passion, my goodness. Psychots taken down, Netherrealm Pal, Darren Chiki repositioning, but he falls. Natko finds a double, Annabelle finds one. TLID dismantled in the second game.
And the LPL arena goes wild. A 3-4-1 trade again, ladies and gentlemen. Evos, they're layering everything they have in their arsenal so well. And TLID, up until this 9th minute, have yet to be able to contest any of these objectives. It's a perfect objective rate for Evos up until this point, and that's a tower taken down for the White Tigers too.
Wow, Evos Glory really showing their fangs here in game number 2. That's 2 kills. Keep an eye on the stacks for Natko. 2 kills already, and we can see the game fact by Kopei for Dreams.
Kaja has become the second most picked hero for Dreams throughout his career with 22 picks and a 54.55% win rate in true Dreams fashion.
Always as 50-50 as ever, you know, even in his most comfort pick, right? But this performance doesn't look like a 54.55% performance. It's so far so good. Even up against the Lolita, they're doing so well. Lord coming down in the bottom lane, and sieging power is no problem at all for Natko on the Beatrix. So far, so good. Able to just clear it out completely. Man, they're gonna get all tier 2s. TLID are just left back in their base, trying to protect the base with the Holy Defense.
Oh, up top.
Oh, Fabian solo kill, question mark. My goodness. Annabelle, stop. That's a Divine Judgment as well, and that will be Haskill. Taken down, base turret top lane will be defended, and TLID. My goodness, what happened?
What happened? Evos Glory happened, this composition happened. It's not more balanced than TLID, but it certainly is more comfortable. Evos are playing for that glory in their name.
With base turret, they will not be able to defend this one, so Evos Glory, will they maintain pressure top lane? Fabian back in the Land of Dawn, but seems like Evos Glory, they got the note and they will back away.
Beautiful revenge coming in from the White Tigers, man. Complete disrespect onto Fabian earlier on, and again, it was a risk that TLID took to pick the Nolan into the Ling, and yet they committed to it, and this is the result that we're getting. Annabelle is still an amazing jungler, and we see that actually come through here in the second game. Evos' dying breath is the best position for them since yesterday. It really just shows their utmost performance. They're back against the wall. The fangs come out, and so do the teeth and the claws.
Oh.
And there we go, the revenge, the recalls.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. You guys can buy it. in the shop right now, the Evos theme song. Whenever they pop it, there's a big... Oh, they want to do it too. Okay.
Hey.
Recall battle. There's a bit of fun here for the players. But yeah, it is a pure no
Defaults bar.
No offensive build at all for the side of Psychos. Their Dreadnought armor, Queen's Wings, Radiant armor too. He's playing just to tank up damage, just to be the frontliner. I guess you have to do this now in Terizla if you want to be a full tank at the early phase of the game, right? You do get a bit more of that Body of Smith percentage for damage reduction later on in the game, but Evos can certainly blitz this, and there you go, Lord, take it for free.
That is damage, bro.
That is damage. That is Loco Natco. Natco the Loco.
Natco the Loco.
No, I'll stop. I'm not gonna even.
Rose
oh
gold.
no, Rose Gold as
Oh
well.
no.
Yeah.
How are they gonna take him down in the back line?
I think, well, how do they get to the back line right now, right? It's like, I really don't know how they get to the back line now. Usually for TLID, the way they play it is early game, they go for the trades around the map, get to a point where they're comfortable, and then in the mid game, while they still have turrets, they go for flanks and they try to break a front-to-back composition. But now, they're the ones forced in their own base, so they can't do it. They can't do what they've been known to do in Season 14.
This might be the last push. Base turret top lane will be targeted. The Divine Touch went on towards really good night. TLID 5v4. Natco with the unstoppable flicker from the captain. Actually finds a run and he will fall. Another round pops from Evos Glory, but TLID, they will retaliate with a Shaman Force from Aaron Shiki midway crashing down. Looking for the clear. Will they get it? They will. Evos Glory still maintaining pressure in the base. Oh my goodness, Fabian looking for an opening, but he will fall. 2 members now standing left for TLID. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because we're going to Game 3.
We're going all the way like we did in leg number 1. TLID in leg number 1 were leading that first game. Evos were able to go for a comeback, but that comeback came from the mistakes that TLID made. But this time, Evos, they're their own team. Again, with their backs against the wall, their dying breath, their claws come out, their fangs start to show, and they might take the series to continue and lengthen their journey